Hello, McDaniel Army, and welcome back to my channel. It is Monday, April 6th. I have like 19 days to my birthday. I'm so excited. Even though this birthday is going to be like a birthday that I will always remember because we're in this like pandemic virus and we can't really like go anywhere or do anything. So yeah, one of my friends, she actually posted on her Instagram because her birthday just passed. She took a mask, like the medical mask we're supposed to wear, and she has like a ring light behind her or whatever, and then she took a picture like that, and then I think the caption was like a birthday to remember. So I actually wanted to do that, but it is actually difficult to find medical masks, and I am not going to go to the hospital and take the masks off the front just to take a picture. I don't know, I'll think of something that I can use, maybe like a bandana or something that we have laying around in the house, and then I can just put it over my mask. I can put it over my mouth and then take an Instagram picture for my birthday. But we will see. You guys will see because my Instagram is always linked down below in the description or in the bio, whatever that, below the title. That is linked in the description below. Yeah, below the title, where it tells you like the about the title, and then like my Instagram and my TikTok, and then it just says make sure you like, yeah, where that is. Obviously, my Instagram will be linked below. I didn't really have a great day today, so I was like, I need to come to my YouTube family and just kind of like talk it out. My job title, now I know we're supposed to help out everybody, but my job title and the person that is in charge of me wasn't really nice to me today. I ended up crying and like breaking down and wanting to like punch a wall twice today because of her. And I'm not going to give names because I don't want to like jeopardize my job right now. It was just a difficult day. It was Monday, so everybody was just kind of like riled up from the weekend, tired. I was only on like 3 hours of sleep, so yeah, that was another reason why I didn't go to bed till like almost 2:30, 3 o'clock this morning, and had to be at work at 7 a.m. and I had to get up at 6:15. So yeah, you can do the math there. Not that great of a day. I'm off tomorrow, thank God. But then I have to go back Wednesday, and then I have to like work for a couple days. But my job title, she expects us to do like freight and stuff, and none of that is in our job title. And it's just frustrating when you have somebody you work with that doesn't, I feel like that doesn't really like you, and it makes you do things that you aren't really supposed to be doing for your job title, if that makes sense. I'm not going to really go into detail because, like I said, I'm not trying to jeopardize my job. It was just a tough day. I wanted to leave at like, well, I started at 7. I wanted to leave at like 10:30 this morning. I can't work around people like that like destroy my day and everything. And it's bad enough I'm already going through like personal things. I might make a YouTube video on that like in the future when I'm actually ready to talk about it. I did talk about it a little bit on my Instagram. If you want to know, you can like go to my Instagram. It's a specific picture. There's a specific date in my bio that like means a lot to me. So yeah, if you want to know what that is, you can go to my Instagram, which will be linked below, and it's going to be my main account, not my fan account, because I have 2 accounts. So I always link my main account and then my fan account. So yeah. It's just hard because, like, people think they actually know people when they really don't. Um, you can be like happy and show that you're happy and you're really not. And you can like be going through things that people don't really know about. Um, we live in a small town, so pretty much majority of the people here like to start rumors, like to start drama. They live off rumors, they live off drama, they feed off the drama, they feed off the rumors. So it's just frustrating. Um, and like I said, I'm not really sure if if I was even ready to post that information on my Instagram, but I mean, one day I'm just gonna have to like share it with everybody. So, yeah, it's just frustrating because you always like people out here, like the majority of the people, they judge a book by its cover, and that's not a very good thing to do. Um, if the majority of people out here were actually adults, and well, I mean they are adults, but like if they were to take the time to think and actually put their adult mind on and come to you and talk to you like an adult, like we're supposed to in the world, then maybe like everybody will get along and figure out who you really are and not try to like start all that drama and rumors and crap. Our world today is just totally messed up, you guys. Our society, people, so on and so forth are just messed up. Yeah. I'm actually just like realizing this. My fiance actually talks to me a lot about this stuff, and it's actually like really, really, really coming to my head now. So, yeah, let's just all grow up and be adults like we're supposed to be and not be children and not judge a book by its cover and act like you know a person when you really don't. And then if you really want to get to know that person, then put your adult mind in your head and come talk to that person like an adult. And then maybe things in the world will become better. I don't know, just my opinion. It's just frustrating. This whole day has been frustrating. Like I said, I woke up, I was tired, all I wanted to do was sleep, but I had to put my adult mind on and go out the door and go to work, and I wasn't expecting the work environment today. So I got a little frustrated and felt like I needed to punch a wall and cry and take the time away from people. But then like people like they feel like they need to babysit you even though we're all adults. They, like I said, they don't put their adult mind on when they leave the door in the morning. And like boss you around when they're not even your boss. It's just frustrating. Like they have a manager title, but they're below your actual manager. Yeah, it's just frustrating. I'm not gonna put like names and like full stories out there because I can't jeopardize my job right now. And then I got this weird phone call from my old job today, and I'm like kind of scared because I don't know what it involves. I haven't done anything wrong, so I don't know. It didn't really sound urgent, so I can probably call them back tomorrow or like wait a week or so to call them back, just because it didn't really sound urgent when she left the message. So yeah, and if it was urgent, she probably would have called back like 2 or 3 times. Just because when you need to like get a message out there, you need to call and call and call and call and call, which gets annoying, and then you get annoyed and then you finally just say, okay, I'm gonna call him back. Look at how my hands have been this whole video. I look like a frumpy today. I don't even know what a frumpy is, guys. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I'm tired. Can you tell? So it's 5:58 p.m. I got off at 4, and then I ended up having to make some phone calls. And no, it wasn't to the person that called me and left a message. It was my family that lives in the state that we're from. My fiance and I are from. And then I just had to make a call to my other family because she wanted to talk about these stimulus checks that we're supposed to be getting. So yeah, and she wanted me to call her on my lunch break, but I was just having a rough day and didn't feel like talking at the time. And this was like at 1:30 this afternoon. I didn't get my lunch break till 1:35, so I got done with my lunch break at 2:35 because we get an hour lunch where we have to clock out, and then we have two 15-minute breaks. We have one at the beginning of our shift and then one towards the end of our shift, and then our lunch break is supposed to be like in the middle of our shift. But I try to take my lunch as late as possible, especially when I'm doing my actual job, just because it makes the day shorter. Okay, so say if you start at 7, 8, 9, 10. I was supposed to have my first 15-minute break at 10. From 10 to 10:15 to 10 or 10:20, I was supposed to have my first break. I don't think I took my first break till 11:30, almost noon. And then I was gonna take my hour lunch at 1, and I didn't get it till almost 1:35 because I was actually doing my job for once. So then that's why my lunch break was so late. And then my last break, I always try to take it at like 3:30 because I work a 7 to 4. So I usually try to take it at like 3:15, 3:20, 3:30, just so I can sit back in the break room until I get done. That's just how I do my day. I like to work and get my tasks done and not really like worry about anything else. That's just how I've always been. At my last job, I used to work like 14, 16-hour shifts, sometimes with no break. So that's probably another reason why I just like to like work. And then when I feel like I need to, stop and go do what I need to do. That's just me. I don't know if there's any other people out there like that, but you should let me know in the comments below. I would love to hear about it. Yeah. It's just a typical Monday, guys. Just a typical Monday. And I'm kind of upset because it's sunny here and it's cold. And back home where we're from, it's hot and it's sunny and it's nice. But the only issue is none of us can go anywhere or do anything. I mean, we literally can only go to the grocery store or like get gas for our cars, and that's pretty much it. We're supposed to be like in our houses, and I don't think people out here understand that. Like, I literally wanted to like get in an argument with somebody today because I seen a couple, and I know it's not my right, I seen a couple, they brought their child in and the mom was carrying the child and this child had no shoes. You guys, do not come out if you don't have to, and please do not bring your children out. Okay, especially if they're like, if they were at that young age and no shoes, really. okay, I can understand, like, maybe if they were, like, a baby, but this kid looked like 3 or 4 years old. Like, old enough to actually put shoes on by itself. Please, I am begging you, we need to stop the spread of this pandemic virus. Okay, the only way we can do that is if people actually stay in their houses like they're supposed to and only go out when they absolutely have to. Okay? If I had a different choice right now and I didn't have to work, I would be inside my house. And then I would only go out if I absolutely had to go out. Like, if I was in dire need to go out. And you can still, like, step outside of your house to get some fresh air, but only take, like, maybe 10, 15, 20 minutes at max, maybe even an hour at max. And then go back in your house. Okay, like, my fiance and I see, like, when we're driving around, because we obviously can't go anywhere, we drive around our town and we see kids outside with no parents, nobody watching them. Okay, this is another reason why, like, kids get snatched up and they get taken and abducted. And then they just leave them outside, okay? Please, I am begging you guys, especially at this time right now. Watch your kids, keep your kids in your house. Anything, please. I am not trying to start any type of arguments. I just want this virus to stop. It is freaking me out. I literally was talking to my mom. That's the person I was on the phone with who wanted to talk to me about stimulus checks. And I was like, this is kind of crazy because I've been binge watching The Walking Dead and I literally feel like we're living in that right now. And she told me there's people in Mexico that are looting stores. You guys, is this what our world is coming to? Are we gonna come into an, like, The Walking Dead type world? Like, I'm, like, freaked out because I am not sure if I'm, like, even ready to, like, kill zombies or, like, kill humans or kill people that are humans that turn. Because if you ever seen The Walking Dead, if you get bit, scratched, anything, even right now, like, I'm at this season 4, like, episode 5 or 6 or whatever, and there's this, like, flu going around. And then it literally, like, if you get a fever, the symptoms are literally the same symptoms as the coronavirus. They all have a fever, cough, and then they're, like, coughing up blood, and then they choke on their own blood, and then they die in their sleep, and they turn into zombies. I'm not ready to purge. I'm not ready to go out, like, take groups out on runs. I'm not ready to, like, shelter in one place with a whole bunch of people. I don't know, it would be kind of cool because, like, when you drive around your towns and you think, you're like, look at all these houses, right? Imagine all the people they turned into zombies except, you know, yourself, your significant other, maybe your parents, your grandparents, whatever, and then we all combine into a group. And the rest of the people in the world or your county or your state or whatever all have turned into zombies. You literally have to take 2 people or 1 person that's really, really good at running. Like in the TV show, his name is Glenn. He's really good at going in and out fast. kill all the zombies. Depends on how many people lived in the house or whatever. Even if you're like walking down the alleyways or something, there could be what they call walkers. Now, I don't know what we would call them in real life. I would probably call them walkers, but you would have to be aware of all your surroundings. And then you would go into these people's houses, and you guys, I would be like devastated. Because like you would think that like these people that have turned into zombies were real people at once, and now they're just people that are dead that are walking around, and you literally have to like take a knife and like put it in their head so they don't get you, and then you can just like loot all their food that they had. That's really crazy to think about, and that's what I feel like we're living in right now, or we're coming to. Just ponder on that thought, guys. Well, I hope your Monday, April 6th, 2020 was better than mine, and don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share, turn on your post notification bell to all so you can be notified every single time I post a brand new video. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out.